have to figure out. I don't have to be in the camera, but it's up to you. It doesn't really matter. But like you have to focus on what first is your leg,
Yes.
and you have to see from this angle. You can clearly see whether you're too close to the ball, whether because if you're too sideways, then I don't see anything.
Two sides. Like,
I mean like
Oh,
over there.
okay.
If you're too sideways, you don't
Yes.
see the angle, like whether you're too close to the ball. Because from this angle, you don't see anything. But you have to kind of like cover it, like the whole table, your leg area, and whether you can.
And you think I have a tendency to not move enough to give myself enough room here? Is that a fair statement? I don't, especially if the ball's in the middle, I only move a little bit when I should be moving a bit
You
more.
like to turn your body. You
Yeah.
don't like to move feet.
I do like to do that.
Yeah.
Yes.
So
yes.
So like in what I just said is, if you just really say, are you more like stuck with the ball or not really left enough? I would say, yes, you are left enough, but you didn't move your feet. You were also just trying to turn your body, all that stuff. Because if you're not really left enough, you're not able to make that shot. You're gonna get stuck.
Yes.
But sometimes you're still able to do that. But why I don't want you to do that kind of thing anymore, because if you do things like this, there's no way you can get back in.
Right. I
There's
noticed
no,
that.
There's no second shots,
Yes.
third shots. You're just tracing your body and all that
Mhm.
stuff. So also you can see a lot of international players, they do this kind of thing.
Yeah.
But they have the basics of if they want to move their feet. This is only a one-time adjustment. For me, it's the same thing. Sometimes I would do this as well. But when I do this is only for one time only.
Not all the time.
Not all the time. One time, and then I know this ball gonna be over here. Keep moving for the left or keep moving for the right. So then I'm gonna start making adjustments. So you're only gonna get me stuck at one run. You're not gonna get, but
All the time.
but others you cannot get stuck all the
Yeah.
time. So that's the thing.
Okay. Oh,
You don't want to start with that long.
no, yeah,
Oh.
okay.
Oh.
I was confused. For a second, it looked like a medium ball, but it wasn't.
Yeah, medium. Yeah. I'm gonna mix some medium ball as well, just
Okay.
kind of because there's as I said, like the rhythm and all that stuff is like same thing here, like this one, right?
Yep.
Like this is good waiting. Yeah, but like this one, you kind of relax.
I
a
did,
bit,
I was
sit
very
down and
relaxed.
so,
Yes. So,
Okay, good. So while you practice, try to make your shots more consistent. Don't say, okay, this is an easy shot, I just missed it. If you miss that 3 in a row, it means you just not really just because of luck or something else. You don't have that skill right now.
does it seem like I'm putting enough spin on, or always more spin?
If I don't say anything, that's good.
Okay.
If there's a problem, I will let you know. For some reason, today's your elbow is not that high anymore.
Oh, really?
For some reason.
So I'm here instead of here?
Yeah, when you're looping. I think probably it's because I asked you to push the ball, and it's also helping you because you're dropping your elbow like this,
Yeah.
and then when you loop the ball, it's kind of weird for you to start from here and to do things like
Bring
that.
it up.
Bring it up. So that's kind of. I like what I see. So that's why I said sometimes it's all come naturally. If you're doing that's a little bit thing. But the thing is, when you drop your elbow, what? Your hand tends to go a little bit lower, right?
Yes.
So that's why your shot was pretty good in quality,
Mhm.
but goes out of bounds a lot. Because you're starting lower and the trajectory goes higher a little bit. And when you used to do things like this, it's more flat shots. So it actually lands over there, but you have a lot of misses. The arc is not really clear as what you're doing right now. So you just need to make sure you close your pad a little bit because your hand, when you drop your elbow, your hands tend to be lower and you're trying to move upward. Because your hand is lower than the ball.
Yeah.
Your body gonna reflect to that naturally. So then arc is higher, more spin, but you have to you can close the pad a little bit. So that's why you can see why that
I did.
happens.
Yeah, okay.
Too quick. But you can see,
I did
but
adjust
you
it.
can see the adjustment. Like you're not gonna always guess it right.
Right.
Like this is gonna be a lot of time you see this in the games, right? So that's not that bad. You make a first move. I think okay, this is a little bit. I'm a little bit off in judgment. Quickly bounce into the next position. That's good.
Okay.
Good. Right.
Oh.
Spin.
Yeah, spin.
You
Okay.
can hear any spin now?
There was no spin. It was all like that. Mm.
Spin.
Mm. Yeah.
If you want to put the force on the ball, you don't start with just really tightening up your arms or anything like that. That's not the first thing you do if you want to put quality on it. The first quality on it is exactly what I just told you. Move your feet. Be as open as possible. Just like when you are getting stuck, it's hard for you to put power on it. But if I do things like this, I can swing my arms as much as I can without tightening up my arms. So that always start with. So that's a lot of times when I try to do shots, you can see I'm more open up. If I want to go over there, you can see I'm way left to the ball
Yeah.
when I'm trying to do the looping. Alright?
So,
So when you're trying to put, I just don't want you to, when you feel like, because a lot of times when you're trying, you're not really open enough.
yeah.
I try to put the force, and you tighten up your arms, and then this part goes
That
up.
comes up.
It comes up, and then everything messed up.
Okay.
Alright?
So this, when you say more open, you mean
Right.
more like that.
Yeah. So your arm is your elbow. I mean, like I don't want you to raise your elbow,
Right.
but you can open your arm as much as you
Okay.
want, right? As long as your
Yeah.
elbow is down.
Yeah.
Like you can do things like this. Well, what's wrong with that?
Nothing.
So nothing, right? So. Yeah, like this one.
Yeah,
Quality
okay.
is good. You're more open, and then the swing is more natural. The forces come with it.
Yeah, it
Physics.
did.
Physics.
It felt effortless.
Yeah. So move your feet. Like this one, a little bit stuck, right?
It did. Yeah.
So-
Okay.
So I'll start with the feet. Yeah, that was a good one, right? You can
Yeah.
see you a little bit move to the left.
Yeah.
So that's good. So this
Ooh.
is more about.
Yeah, I need to adjust.
Right. Right? That's good. That shot was pretty good quality. Too close, right?
Yes. Even though it was over here. So I adjusted back.
You overrun it.
Yeah.
You overrun, like that's why I said system is really extremely important. You feel like I need to run this much to get to that point, but actually you don't need
I
it.
don't need to.
You don't need it. So that's why system is really important. Like you have to get used to how much you actually run. To this point, this point, this point, this point, this point. Good.
Mm.
But do you feel a little bit like you can just keep going? Do you feel a little bit when you push the ball to whoever you're playing with? Do you feel that you're putting more pressure to
Not enough.
Not enough?
Not enough.
What kind of serve they give you? Because this kind of what I'm giving you right now is most like they give you an underserve.
Underspin, yeah.
And then you push the top spin, you kind of do that because
No,
it's
no,
underspin.
no.
But like top underspin,
Mm-hmm.
you push it like enough, long enough. Because the thing is, if you don't feel like putting enough pressure on them, there's two reasons for that. First is your second shot, the follow up, you're still not like complete as complete as we expect you to. Because if you're not really getting there fast enough, or you don't get there, not getting used to the follow up after they return your long push shots, then you don't see the opportunity. That's the one thing I try to mention. Just like
Okay.
if you feel like your footwork, because this is a quick attack mindset. Like you have to like let them know like I push the long, the ball can drop right here. I'm already ready to attack and all that stuff. If you are ready and also feel like pretty normal and natural to you, and then probably you can see this and as like a. So that's why sometimes I see an opportunity that you guys don't see, right? Because I'm this kind of sets and all that stuff. I'm more natural to it because like okay, I know the ball gonna be here. Just like how I play Mario. Like on Thursday, he got a little bit pissed off
He
because
did get pissed off,
he
yeah.
got a little bit pissed off because for me, I told him like in front of him as well. I'm like, right now he played me because right now I have practiced a little bit and everything guys up a little bit. He can get like 5 or 6 average against me normally. And the big difference between him and I is the front part. I put a lot of pressure on him, and he gave me no pressure at all.
No.
So that's why sometimes it fluctuates a little bit. So sometimes he got 2 or 3 points a set. Sometimes he got a little bit better on 8 or 7. But the average, that's how I said, the average is 5 or 6 for him to play with me right now.
Yeah.
So, but that's the thing. Like I told him, like you have to put a little bit of pressure on me when you first started. That's the same kind of thing. But like when he pushed that, when he tried to do that, he didn't have any follow up. You know what I'm saying?
I
Just
do.
like so that's exactly why I bring this up. Is trying to give you the same idea. Is sometimes when you push the ball, the opportunity probably is already there, but you don't see it. Like, because your forward is not really quick enough to get to that point.
Oh.
Or sometimes over your, because like when you don't, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just like that one you give, like the situation you mentioned, like here,
Uh-huh.
if you get to that point, is that a really good opportunity? I would say yes. For me,
Yes.
that's it.
Yes.
You're gonna be finished probably next 2 balls, like if
Right.
I keep attacking you, right?
Yes.
And probably for you it's the same. Like if you get ready for it, but you're not ready.
I'm
You're not ready. So that's why I'm saying you have to later to realize whether this is because me, I'm not really moving to it. I'm not practicing that. My footwork's not there. Trying to get over there to get just to see. Oh, is the opportunity not there yet, or is it because of me not realizing it?
Yeah.
So they have to figure out this difference. This is kind of like easy for me to say it, but like you have to actually see what I mean by that, and then why really think through this and really to distinguish these differences, and then probably
I hear you. I think for me, a lot of the time it's because I'm not ready. Because it feels like I get the ball back and it's I don't feel like I'm not in a good position, or it's almost always because I'm not ready, or I'm expecting something else,
right.
and they don't do what I expect, and so I'm not ready for that next thing.
Right.
What they throw at me.
So like like that's why, because for me, right, just in terms of Mark, right,
Yeah.
he has some kind of serve right here.
Yeah.
A lot of time I see I'm doing really softly touch. Like last time he played with Give Me Lotto here, I sometimes give him things like this, and then what I do next, I know he's gonna jump over there. If he reach it, the ball gonna be here.
Yeah.
The ball gonna be here. So I'm ready here and then attacking this end. It's all played out like what I designed. Or sometimes I know he's gonna run to that place. I just softly touch like this. And it's really soft. And also I got a little bit time delay when I'm hitting the ball. So he got stuck like he had nothing to do. So that's kind of like when I know what he can do, and also because I'm a little bit better.
Yes.
So,
Yeah, that helps.
so I so I can just do like, okay, I know this is what it is, and that. But like for him, just like I get what you guys trying to do. It's like because of my pressure to him is a lot right now when I play like
Yes.
my counter attack, my
Yeah.
starting attack front. He don't see that like quite often.
He doesn't.
So
No.
that's a good thing for. I mean, not only for him but for you, it's also a good practice. But I always say, for him, the next time if I need to play him or either you, but I want you guys to know, like, there's a chance I may lose, but majority gonna be I winning it.
Yeah.
But I sometimes if I don't play my game on my normal style,
Yeah.
I may lose a couple sets, but it just in general I'm gonna win a lot.
Oh, yeah.
Right? So you don't get frustrated.
No.
You have to focus on what do you have improved, or what do you have got better. If you guys are really getting frustrated by playing with me, I would rather don't do that with you guys.
Yeah.
Because you have to understand what's the meaning of care about those things. I don't really care. Like, cause I lost to him the first time I played with him, like a 2-3, right? I lost to him. If I really care about this and then I'm not gonna play with you. I'm gonna get really mad and all that stuff. But it doesn't really matter. It's not
No.
really a real game. All right?
No.
So keep practicing. Is that better?
Yes.
Actually, I like my students to beat me. But right now, till this moment, I only have one, which is my first student who can like beat me regularly, like a 30%, 35%. That's the only one, but he has been with me 6 years.
Oh, okay.
So, but that's a long time. But he's from 1400 something like that.
Oh.
And improved to like 2000, around 2000.
Wow.
6 years. That's a good shot. Do you feel like that? Yeah.
Yes.
So those
Oh,
are pretty,
yeah.
those are pretty good shots. So
I did, yeah, I wonder why, I wonder, because I reached? No? I don't know why I did that.
you didn't reach, you overrun. When you overrun, then you kind of get. Feel it. When you overrun, you raise your elbow.
Yeah.
Right? When you raise your elbow, your hands actually get further or closer. What would you say? Closer, right?
Yes.
This is further. This is closer. So you overrun it.
I'm used to that, to get a ball that's out like that, I try to
Right.
do that, it's just bad.
It's not only you. A lot of people think like footstep is just catch the point. Like sometimes you're not running enough. No. Overrun is another
Yeah,
problem. A lot of
okay.
people do that. So
I never would have thought that I was overrunning it, but, wow. Well,
because
that's
you
really hard.
overrun one time, then you are sure run for the next time. Because the ball, that's how I feel like when I play that kind of like the Lily Zhang, like the national, I think she's like number 4 or whatever. But like Lily Zhang is like if you look it up, she's
Lily Zhang?
yeah,
Okay.
she's like a national,
Yeah,
did I say
I know who you're
national
talking about.
player?
Yeah.
There was one time she came to Seattle to practice for a while.
Oh, yeah?
And I played with her. I only had got like 4 or 5 points that said like just higher than mark.
Yeah.
But the reason I lost to her is, I don't know whether I explained this to you before. She always we are not really, like she cannot finish with like a 1 ball or 2 balls, but 4 or 5. A lot of times the balls keep getting wider. The angle is like, I can see the ball is right there, but I'm like short run a little bit,
Yeah.
and because I overrun the previous one, and then I'm just kind of keep reaching,
Yeah.
and then backwards I lost. And I can just see the ball because their accuracy
Oh.
is much higher than what I have.
Huh.
So that's why I feel like, it just it's a way I can get it, like, but no, that's a lot.